every time, your father is American, your father is American. Go to the United States, like that.
Really?
Yeah. So, and one time I have encountered one lady. She has a kid, and then she said that this is long time. Mama, look at her. She's white and the hair is brown. So, oh, don't mind her. She was left behind by the ship. I was thinking too much about those words. It hurt me.
Once again, the Leah and Blair Slog were contacted by an innocent soul who was looking for her biological, long-lost father. She was born in Subic Bay, which was home to the former US naval base, where millions of sailors traversed on their R&R. Rosemary had reached out to us, asking for our help in finding her long-lost father.
My name is Rosemary Bonilla. I was born with an American father, trying to search him for a long time, because since I'm already 68 years old, and hopefully this will help me to find him.
Rosemary wanted to show us the former Subic Bay US Naval Hospital, where she had volunteered as a Red Cross nurse in 1991, hopeful that she would be able to track down some details about her military father. Even the guard was an Amerasian. Fortunately for us, she had let us through, and it was time for Rosemary to go back to the past. The Americans had left in 1992, and it looked like the jungle was reclaiming the road. Since we had left the guard, we had been travelling for around 15 minutes. I was beginning to think we were never going to find this place, until we came around the bend, and there it was. Rosemary had not been back here for 34 years. It had been so long ago since Rosemary volunteered here, in the hope that she would find something, some records, anything to do with her long-lost father.
Yun ang TB hospital.
With
red roof.
So what did you remember around here in
1991? When I was a volunteer, yeah. Ano ba? It's hard to say.
So you are a volunteer here?
Yeah, through American Red Cross. We work we assist some of the patients here.
American?
Yeah, American patient in Ward Bravo. I volunteered.
You are searching for your long-lost military father.
A serviceman, yeah.
Serviceman. Tell me about your upbringing in your childhood, Rosemary. Tell me
how
the
did I
backstory.
survive? How did I raise up? Oh my God, it's so hard. It's so hard. I was alone. I was always my mom bring me in one place, and then she leave me there. I don't know who are those people. I remember when I was young, until I went to school by myself. So hard. No paper, no anything that is needed in school. Nobody provide me what I need in a school. So what I did, I went to the market and sell this paper bag for my needs. And then I'm selling donut also. Then that's my life goes on until I grow up and graduated in grade 6.
Your mum was poor.
Yeah, she was a laundry woman.
A laundry woman. And you believe that your mum met your father in one of the clubs in Olongapo. What year would this have been?
I think that this was been late 1954 or 55, because I was born in December 1955.
Did your mother ever tell you anything about your father?
No, she's very silent. She didn't tell me anything. No, she did not give me any idea that your father is this. But my brother is the one telling me that, oh, your father's Caucasian. He's from this country and this. I said, what?
America.
Yeah, in USA. But they mentioned a place like Minnesota. Yeah. But I have no one. I have nobody to ask. How can I get in touch with them or to my father until the time I studied nursing aid. Then I decided to volunteer here in QB so I can find the right person or addresses. How can I look for my father? But I don't have luck since I don't have enough information regarding my father.
For nearly a century, American servicemen had been stationed at Subic Bay, and many of them fathered children with the women who lived nearby. But when the bases closed in 1991, tens of thousands of children were left behind, stripped of their father's love and their sense of identity. Rosemary, tell me about your upbringing and what it was like. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I have 4 brothers, and the other one is disabled. He's a deaf and mute, and I have 2 sisters. On the their father is different from mine because I was born with the American.
Right.
And then as I grow up, I noticed from them that they don't like me. They keep on, oh, she's not our sister. She got this different color from us. She's not Filipina. She was born with American. Just like that, it hurt me too much, because I don't like it to be like this. Although I'm very proud of myself. And then everything I have, they take it away from me. Even the toys, doll, they broke it. I remember. It was long time ago anyway. But that's how I grew up.
They were older than you?
Yeah, I am the youngest in the family. They are older than me.
Why do you think that they were so mean to you?
Because maybe I'm beautiful than them.
Because you were half blood? You were half...
Yeah, because I don't look like them. I was so different, my hair, my skin, and my maybe my that's the only thing that we're not different. We're not same. We have different color. The hair is black and mine is brown. Yeah. And they told me every time, your father is American, your father is American. Go to the United States, like that.
Really?
Yeah. So, and one time I have encountered one lady. She has a kid, and then she said that this is long time. Mama, look at her. She's white and the hair is brown. So, oh, don't mind her. She was left behind by the ship. I was thinking too much about those words. It hurt me.
Did you ever have any problems around Olongapo from being the color of your skin?
Yeah, they're putting us down, especially in 1950s, 60s. They're not yet adopted for being. There are some foreign or mixed blood moving or walking around or working. They keep on staring at me 1, 2, 3 times. They keep staring, and it makes me feel uneasy, you know.
Yes.
So what I make is I get away from them. And there's also one time he said, "Hey, you're American." I said, "Yeah." He said, "You're a foreigner." "Yeah." "Your father is from where?" I said, "American." Oh, that's why you want me to help you? Yeah. But instead, he will bring me to a place in a room. I said, why here? Oh, you can't pay me. What else do you think? So
The Filipino man said that to you?
What else do you think? So I ran away from
How
him.
old were you?
I was 15 or 14 that time.
So he said he would try to help you find your father,
And then he wants something from me.
but he wanted something in return from
yeah.
you in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Where was your mother throughout this time that you were growing
I
up?
don't know. He keeps on... I don't know. I don't see her. So...
Who looked after you?
Just me. My brother, my sister. But most of the time, you know, the way they treat me.
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah. So I just... It's better if I live by myself. So I start working that age.
From 13 you started
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
and
To
living...
provide my needs.
Wow.
And so I could buy my clothes, my underwear, my everything.
At 13
my
years
food,
old.
Yeah. That is the life of a Mauritian, mostly.
And with the information Rosemary was about to tell me, this video was going to end in a shocking revelation. When you were older, did you start thinking about your father more and who he might be and how
Yeah.
to find him?
My God, he's always in my heart. He's always in my mind and in my heart. If only he's around, this thing will not happen to me and he will be very proud of me because I am intelligent. I am a good one. I studied first nursing course before I volunteered in QB because without those you cannot work. You need to have a...
You did a nursing course?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
By myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you paid for that out of the working as a young child, and you put yourself through a nursing course.
Yeah, because I know I have to go there. I said that is the place where the American live and the American serviceman is there, so I can ask them. They can help me. I might be in the right person. They say knock on the right door. They
Wow.
say. So I did that. I volunteered, and then I talked to our secretary, American Red Cross secretary, and she gave me all the addresses of government of the like NPRC, National Personal Record Center. But it so happened they answer back my letters, but it so happened I don't have enough information of my father, so I stopped again.
Feeling defeated and dejected, Rosemary had exhausted all avenues to try and find her long-lost father, wherever he may be. Your brothers and sisters gave you a name, or your mother gave you a name, is that right?
My brothers only, and my ninang, you know ninang?
Yeah.
They are the one who tell me, oh, your father is Leonard, your father is American. He's very nice, hardworking person who like this, like that.
What was the name?
Yeah, Leonard Johnson.
Leonard Johnson.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him even in a picture. I'm not sure that he is aware that my mom is pregnant during that time that he was being transferred. My son is playing games with American guy.
Online games.
Online game. I don't know how to play it, but they were playing for 4 years already. And so this American veteran said, oh, I was looking for my father, my grandfather, he said. My son told him. And then he answered back, oh, I'm sorry, your great grandfather has just passed away. And then he sent me this, what do you call this
Newspaper cutting, obituary?
thing? Yeah. It's about the history of a person dying.
Yeah, obituary.
Obituary, obituary. Then from there, we get the number of his wife.
Your son?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. When was this, 2000?
14.
So to make this clear, Rosemary's son had been playing online games with a United States military veteran who told them Leonard Johnson had passed away in 2014. So Rosemary's son Oscar sent an email to find out if this indeed was Rosemary's long-lost father. Rosemary then told me that they got this reply back from Mr. Johnson's wife.
We get in touch with her wife, and then she told us that her husband has never been in Philippines.
This was the email that Mr. Johnson's wife had replied to Rosemary with. You have the wrong Leonard Johnson, as Leonard was not in the service then and was never in the Philippines, ever.
But it was written in the obituary that he served in the Philippines, so we did not make any more argument with her because she's old and we don't want to hurt her.
After we had finished interviewing Rosemary, we came home to edit the video. When I looked at the obituary, I had to read it again. Have you noticed something? What doesn't add up for Rosemary in this obituary?
She's so handsome.
Rosemary has been looking for her long-lost father for 68 years.
Thank you for donating this DNA case.
She contacted the Leah and Blair Slog 6 months ago to ask for our help to find her biological dad. And like Rosemary's story, tens of thousands of Amerasians were left behind by their former US military fathers. My wife Leah May and myself are trying to help as many as we can.
Why are you looking for your father?
It's an emotional roller coaster. Whoa! Because reuniting long-lost loved ones is never easy. Despite the distractions, we are going to do our best to help them.
68, you've still got another 20, 30 years in you.
Rosemary was our top priority, and her DNA results were back.
It will help me too finding my lost father.
But we needed the help of a genealogist.
She told us that her husband has never been in Philippines.
We had to call upon Caleb to help us.
I saw in the Facebook, my God, I said, I think this two person will help me.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's coming up now.
May God bless you. Prayer is the only thing I have in my life.
We've found...
Caleb Johnson is a fellow of the American Society of Genealogists.
Top two cousin candidates are on opposite sides of your tree.
Caleb had been working with us behind the scenes for the past 6 months. He's also an expert on the Mayflower Pilgrims. Without Caleb's help, this video would never have been made. This genealogical wizard was going to help us with Rosemary's DNA results.
So when we look at her ethnicity, we can see she's definitely got a Norwegian grandparent. They all trace back to one couple, Thomas Wold and Rosie Beaumont.
Building a family tree, Caleb believed he had found Rosemary's father, but sadly, he had passed away only 2 years ago. The obituary mentioned he had served in the US Navy Seabees, and he had a son named Rod. 2 weeks later, Rod responded to Caleb's letter, saying that he and Julie are adopted children of Mr. Leon Johnson. Caleb got on the first plane and traveled to the Philippines to help us. We were going to give all of this information to Rosemary and set up a video call with Rod in America.
Yeah, Shell Lake, Wisconsin.
Hello.
Hello, is this Rod?
Yeah.
Yep, this is Caleb. Greetings from the Philippines.
I feel so bad that she's gone her whole life and just yearning to know so badly, and what I can't imagine how that feels.
We're going to meet Rosemary tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. our
I'm so
time.
happy for her that she's going to find out.
Without Caleb, none of this would be happening, so Caleb is the one that's brought all of this together.
For nearly 70 years, Rosemary has been wondering who her biological father is. We're about to give her closure.
And the airport. And this one are the ship's anchorage, I think.
Subic Bay was a major ship repair and rest and recreation facility of the United States Navy. Many Amerasians like Rosemary were born during that time.
And the airport is on that side.
The airport.
Yes, sir.
Rosemary's father and thousands of Navy Seabees were involved in the construction of the Kubi Point airfield from 1951 to 1956. It was one of the largest earth-moving projects in the world, equivalent to the construction of the Panama Canal. And up until now, little did Rosemary know her long-lost father was one of these Seabees, responsible for building it. And I'm about to tell her. When did you go to America?
The first time is in
2000
2019. Yeah.
2019.
That was, I think it was July. I think I've been there for 3 times already.
And then you're hoping to go back next year?
Hopefully, yeah. Because I'm waiting for the documents. Maybe my son will get citizenship by that time. He said he will get me.
Rosemary, we've found your father.
My goodness.
He's passed.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Pop.
It's okay.
He passed away 2 years ago.
My God, so close.
Your father's name was Leon Johnson.
Not Leonard.
Not Leonard. Leon.
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 Thank you.
And he passed away on the 28th of May 2022. Your father was 89, 2 days before he was 89 when he passed away. I'm sorry to tell you. And he was from, he passed away in Wyoming.
89, it's already old.
Yeah.
I feel that he waited for me. Because it takes me a long time for me to look for him. See, imagine he's 89 before he passed away.
Yeah. So he only passed away 2 years ago, so... And you've been to America a couple of times in 2019, right?
Yeah.
So if we had started this journey...
I tried. And
it wasn't your fault, you don't know. I'll just give you some information about him that I've written down.
At least now I know. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Now, Leon, after Leon graduated, your father graduated, he joined the Navy Seabees. Do you know the Seabees at all?
I heard it, but...
They're the engineers that were called in, and he visited the Philippines, and your father, just across the water where we were just looking before, was responsible for building Kubi Point airfield in the 50s.
Yeah. Kubi Point is not safe.
Over there,
Yeah,
where the airfield is.
I'm proud of him.
So
He's an engineer.
we've got some pictures of the Seabees when they were building the airfield. It's just the vehicles, but you can see, you know, how they were building the airfield. So it was during the mid-1950s when he was here that he must have met your mum.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I'm sorry to give you the information that he's passed away. Nearly 70 years later, Rosemary had found out her true identity, and I'm about to show Rosemary a picture of her father.
Do I have a sister or a brother?
You have
But they...
a brother and a sister who were adopted by your father, so you don't have any relatives through your father. He adopted, you're the only one to your father. He adopted a boy and a girl. His name's Rod. He's in his late 50s, and Julie is in her early 50s. Would you like to see a picture of your father?
Yeah, please. Please. Thank God. Thank you.
Rosemary doesn't know, but we have a surprise video call with Rod coming up.
Do I look like him?
Rosemary just said, do you look Do you look like your father?
Yeah.
I'll let you be the judge of that, and you can have a look.
Oh my God. He's so pogi.
It's the first time you've ever seen your father.
I know. I don't have any picture of him.
And you're a carbon copy of your father. In the Philippines, we would say a Xerox copy. He's exactly like you.
I love you. It was what a waste.
Rod has told us that he was an absolutely wonderful father, a loving father. He was in the Methodist Church. He belonged to the Methodist Church for 40 years. He loved fishing, tinkering. He was an engineer, and he's responsible for the hospital that you volunteered at.
See?
See?
I was connected.
There's a connection.
Yeah. Oh my. So I'm very proud. I have something to say for my children and my grandchildren too. This is your grandfather.
There's a picture of your father
Yeah.
when he was probably around his 60s there. Would you like to see a picture of your father, perhaps when your mother would have known him? A younger picture of your father, would you like to see? In his uniform?
Yeah. Oh my God, I don't want to make dirty on the picture of my dad.
So this was the picture when he was older, and this is a picture of your father when he was...
Ay, ang guwapo! He's so handsome like me! Oh my God, Dad. Hi. Every woman will fall in love with him.
He's guapo, handsome,
Oo nga.
spitting image of you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dad.
The piercing pain that Rosemary had felt in her heart all of these years had just been taken away. Now, Rosemary knew what her father looked like. What does it feel like seeing a picture of your father?
I know you now. I've seen you. Believe me, deep in my heart, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Now I know my father, who is me, who is my father. Now I know him. Without the efforts of Miss Leah and Blair, I will not be able to see my father. They work so hard, especially Mr. Caleb. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Through the efforts of Caleb, the genealogist, and ourselves, we had given Rosemary a little bit of closure. She was nearly 70 years old, and here she was sitting in Subic Bay looking at the pictures of her long-lost father, Leon Johnson. But for Rosemary, there was so much more to come.
I love you.
I'm happy for you. Now you have closure.
At this point in time, Rosemary has no idea we're setting up a video call with Leon's son, Rod. We're going to go off now and meet Caleb. We had told Rosemary that Caleb was visiting us all the way from the United States, and he would love just to meet her. Behind the scenes, we had arranged to video call with Rod. We told Caleb we were on our way. We were behind time. Now this was getting exciting.
I keep on looking. When I was young,
What's the feeling?
so happy. Although he passed away, I feel happy I found him.
As if on cue, a United States military aircraft flew over, and there was more to come, Rosemary. It was time to meet Caleb. Good morning.
Thank you. Do I look like you?
Yeah, I think so. Got your pictures, huh?
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Here he was. Caleb flew all the way from the States to help us on this case, and even using up all of his points to host us at the Hilton.
Can you hear me when I reach you all? Can you see me when I'm 6 feet tall?
In the 1950 census, there's 5,500 Leon Johnsons in the United States. So I didn't want this to be like a coincidence. So I went looking for some additional information, and we did find that he was in the Navy Seabees and was working on Kubi Point in the 1950s. You know, once I was comfortable we had found the right person, I started to build out what your family tree would look like.
For the first time in her life, Rosemary was looking at her ancestry family tree.
I was touched because I saw myself and my name on the family tree. Now I can feel I have my family.
For so long, Rosemary's heart had cried out for family.
Rosemary's not just seeing pictures of her father, but she's also seeing pictures of her grandfather, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather.
That would have been the 1860s, 1850s, 1860s.
Incredible.
Real faces, real people, her identity.
Kind of an interesting picture of your grandmother there with a gun. So back in the 1900s.
Thank you because of the hardship, effort of Sir Caleb. Thank you. Thank you again, sir. You complete my life and my heart.
I give this to Rosemary, a photo album of her father.
Oh my goodness.
So you've already put the photos, she's already printed the photos off in this.
Oh my God.
Of your father.
I was about to tell that I would like to have this, and then you already give it to me. Oh, thank you so much. Every day, every moment, I will keep on looking and looking.
There was one last thing to do. Rosemary,
Don't make me cry.
You've seen the presentation from Caleb regarding your ancestry tree. You've seen from your great-great-grandmother and father all the way down to your father, Leon. And as I told you earlier, you also have a adopted brother and sister on your father's side. So he adopted a male and a female child when they were very young. His name is Rod, and Caleb sent him a letter a few weeks ago trying to trace the father, and we were wondering and hoping if Rod was indeed related to your father, and he let Caleb know that he was adopted.
Good day, Mr. Caleb Johnson. My name is Rod Johnson. I received a letter from you last week regarding a DNA test showing my dad as the father of a woman named Rosemary from the Philippines. We would love to share information and pictures about our dad.
So Rod is in his late 50s, and Rod was in shock, but Rod wants to get to know you, and we're about to make a video call
Okay.
to Rod now in the States. It's all set up.
Yeah.
So thank you, Rod. We very much appreciate your help in this. So we're about to make the video call now to Rod. So one last surprise for you on the Leah and Blair Slog.
Here we are. Hello, Rod.
Hello, how are you? Hi, Rod. Hello, Rod. Nice to see you, Rod.
He would be so proud of you, Rosemary. I mean, I wish Dad was here. You would love him so much. He's a great man. Even keel, never got mad, and he loved God and was just a good man. Thank you, and Caleb and Leah and all the work you've done to be able to provide Rosemary with this information that I'm just so happy for you, Rosemary. And thank you guys so much for all you've done to make this happen. It's awesome.
I'm so happy, glad that I have found them through the effort of Leah and Blair, and so with me, Sir Caleb. Thank you. I'm so happy, really. I cannot express how happy I am. I'm thankful. Thank you so much.
Can you hear me when I reach you all? Can you see me when I'm 6 feet tall?